You are on an adventure that demands a lot of freedom. It's always best if your career has an element of freedom attached to it, otherwise you will keep wandering until you find a line of work that lets you roam. The same can be said for personal relationships. You get bored very easily and you require constant stimulation and variety. You are very outgoing and charming, so any line of work that involves coming into contact with a lot of people works for you. Sales, massage therapist, airplane pilot or stewardess. Those are just some examples of what may work best for you. You are a very kind, loving person, and you share your blessings with your family members and close friends when the opportunity presents itself. Money seems to come and go in your life, so you need to develop a healthy relationship with that understanding. At times you may feel like handing over all of your responsibilities to someone else, so they can carry you for a while, but that really never works for you long term. You always have to work hard if you want to maintain some sort of balance in your life. You are constantly reminded to focus on others and share your gifts. When you turn your attention towards yourself, you always seem to go through a difficult time. As far as intimate relationships, you are very committed when you are committed, but making it last for an extended period of time is your real challenge. You can be very manipulative at times, and it can be difficult to know what's the truth, and what's a half-truth. You had to learn this behavior at an early age to help you keep one foot out the door. You are deeply spiritual and on a quest for knowledge. Recognize that and don't mislead others into thinking you are committed for life. You sacrifice a lot for your family. You always seem to be caught in the middle of all of the family disputes, mainly because you are just the person to figure things out for them. You have a very balancing energy about you when it comes to family politics. And this seems to encompass finances, work, play, emotional entanglements and so on. In addition to all of this, you have an artistic talent that can't be denied. You have a true appreciation for all things of beauty. You can also be connected with the healing arts on some levels. If you weren't so busy handling family situations, you could probably devote more time to various healing modalities. You have to walk a very thin line when it comes to giving too much of yourself for others, because this can sometimes lead to you giving too much of your time and energy, something you may not see returned to you equally. This can lead to you feeling taken advantage of. Always keep a healthy balance of how much you give others, and how much you take in. You are also very responsible when it comes to paying your debts. You like to be appreciated. The key to a successful life is to focus on your healing abilities. It'll help both you and others tremendously. Since you were born under the astrological sign of Virgo, you can be observant, dedicated, sympathetic, creative, organized, reliable, analytical, kind, sensual, witty, efficient, charming, helpful, thoughtful, industrious, compassionate and sexy. But you can also be bitchy, overcritical, anal retentive, fussy, always complaining, always worrying, indecisive, pedantic, obsessive compulsive, demanding and argumentative. Here are some suggestions on how you can bring positive change into your life. Don't be so critical, be proactive. Let go of control. Let go and let God. Look for the good in everything. Admit when you're wrong. Don't complain. Don't worry. Find perfection in imperfections. For God's sake, don't react. Make a bloody decision and stick to it. And most importantly, learn to love yourself and others unconditionally.